You see here, under the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, a picture of the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan. I would like to speak on the 6 Goswamis of Vrindavan, and at the end, I will talk about a devotee who passed away yesterday, Dwarkadisha Das. If you want to play drum. Krishna Kirtana Gana Nartana Paro Premamritambo Nidhi. Dhira dhira jana priya priya karo nirmat saro pujita. Shri Chaitanya Kripa Bhara Bhuvi Bhuva Bharavahan Taraka. Vande Rupa Sanatana Raghuyaga Sri Jiva Gopalaka. Vande Rupa Sanatana Raghuyaga Sri Jiva Gopalaka. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So is it loud enough? Everybody can hear? Okay. It's not too loud, is it? So, these 6 Goswamis here pictured beneath the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, they were disciples of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Lord Chaitanya gave the 6 Goswamis, especially Rupa and Sanatan, specific instructions. Lord Chaitanya instructed them in confidential and elevated topics of Krishna consciousness. But he instructed Rupa and Sanatan, I have taught you many things. Now what I want you to do is go through all the Vedic literatures and substantiate what I have taught you with references from the Vedas. So the 6 Goswamis, headed by Rupa and Sanatan, wrote many, many books establishing the philosophy and the science, I like to use that word, science, that Lord Chaitanya inculcated. So they did that. Another instruction they got was that they were to establish the specific method of worship of Krishna. And then thirdly, they were to seek out through ancient maps and different scriptural references and discover all the holy places of Krishna's pastimes that he performed 5,000 years ago in Vrindavan. These 6 Goswamis lived in Vrindavan, and when this was 500 years ago, at that time, all the various holy places had been covered over. Lord Chaitanya himself discovered the most holy of holy places, known as Radha Kund. But he wanted the 6 Goswamis, now you go and you uncover all the different places of Krishna's pastimes. So, how many people go to Vrindavan and visit? So you know that there are so many holy places. That is because of the hard labor of Rupa, Sanatan, the 6 Goswamis. So we owe them. We owe that to them. Without them, we would not know so many things. So this first prayer, first of all, Krishna Utkirtana. Everybody say. So, you all know what Krishna means. Anybody not know what Krishna means? Oh, good. We're an educated audience. Everybody knows who is Krishna. There used to be a silly TV show. Everybody loves Raymond. No. Everybody loves? That's it. At least here. And in Vrindavan. Yes. In Vrindavan, that's what makes Vrindavan special. In Vrindavan, not just everybody, everything loves Krishna. Because everything in Vrindavan is conscious, aware, alive, Chintamani. So that's what makes Vrindavan. Everything loves Krishna. So, Utkirtan. Utkirtan means loud chanting. So these 6 Goswamis, they were loudly chanting and loudly singing the glories of Krishna. Lord Chaitanya liked loud kirtan. So whoever is leading the kirtan tonight, they must do loud kirtan, because that is the method of Lord Chaitanya. Ut kirtan, loud chanting. And they were singing Gana. Our whole movement is based on singing. This is one of the reasons why I love this Hare Krishna movement, because it's based on singing. Here in this picture, we have a picture of Goloka Vrindavan. Radha, Krishna, the Ashtasakis are there. So, in that Goloka Vrindavan, nobody walks. Everybody dances. Nobody talks. Everybody's singing. It's a whole different atmosphere. It's a whole different. This we learn from the Brahma Samhita towards the end. Every walk is a dance. Every word is a song. And so they were singing. They were dancing. How many people here have visited our temple in Denver, Colorado? So you know what I'm going to say now. They love to dance in Denver. I was there 8 days for Janmashtami this year. And I couldn't believe how much they love to dance. And I think here in this temple, you also like to dance, right? But I think the ladies are a little more enthusiastic. Am I right, ladies? Yes. Let's give them a bell. Our GBC, Bajra Narayan, has instructed me that whenever I speak, I must use this bell. One time I didn't bring it to San Diego. He said, Narendra, where's your bell? I said, oh, I'm sorry, Maharaj. So it's an GBC instruction. I must bring my bell. I even have one in Santiago when I go every year to Chile. I have a bell, just so that I don't disobey my GBC. Now, it says here, Parau Premamrita. Prema Amrita and Parau. These 6 Goswamis, they were absorbed. Everybody is absorbed in some kind of consciousness. The businessman, that's all he thinks about. Money, 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 money. Mr. Trump, he's in Trump consciousness. Everything's about him. Everything. Everybody has a consciousness. Everybody's absorbed. The lovers, they're absorbed, always thinking of the other beloved. Everybody has a consciousness. Everybody's absorbed in something. Nowadays, what is everybody absorbed in? iPhone. iPhone, it's like part of their body. They even take it to the bathroom. They have to check. Yes. Everybody is so absorbed in something. But these 6 Goswamis, they were not absorbed in anything material. They were absorbed in Prema Amrita. Prema. This is such a, everybody say that beautiful word. Prema means not just love, love of God. Ordinary love between man, woman, that's not prema. No. Prema means, here is prema right here, this picture. Radha, Krishna, the gopis, that is prema. Pure love. There's never any possibility of break. Here in the material world, there's always some possibility of the loving relationship breaking down. But the love of Radha, Krishna, and the gopis, there can be no break. Just as you cannot separate heat and light from the fire. As soon as you have fire, let's give a demonstration. Hopefully this will work. There you go. So here's fire. So as soon as you have fire, simultaneously you have 2 energies. Heat, right? And illumination. You cannot separate. As soon as there is fire, simultaneously heat and light. You cannot separate. So similarly, in the spiritual world, Radha, Krishna, they cannot be separated. They're eternally loving. So prema, pure love of God. No inebriation, no contamination. In the material world, everything is tainted with lust and greed and anger. So the loving affairs in the material world, we don't experience real satisfaction because the loving affairs are tainted. There's always something pinching in the loving affairs. There's always something. You don't experience real love as they do in the spiritual world. Prema. But now, the next word, amrita. Everybody say. Amrita means nectar which you drink, which makes you deathless. Here is nice water. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, I am the one that makes the water quench your thirst. The reason why water quenches thirst is because Krishna has put a particle of his own potency in the water. Rasoham apsu kaunteya. Krishna has also made salty water. You cannot drink Pacific Ocean. You can't drink it. It's not for you. But nice, pure water, that is for us to drink. And Krishna says, I am the one to put that potency that it quenches your thirst. Krishna puts the salt in the water as a preservative. And when needed, the sun evaporates that water, and then it comes down in rain. Now, that rainwater. But nowadays, what they've done, I don't know if we should drink that even. Right? You all know what they are doing in the Matrix. Right? Acid rain and all this. But was supposed to be Krishna's arrangement. The sun evaporates the salty water, and then it comes down in the rain, and that water is very nice. There is a kind of bird, chakora bird. That's the only water it drinks, the rainwater. Chakora bird. They just wait. Then when it rains, then they drink nicely. So amrita, that which you drink makes you deathless, makes you eternal. Amrita. So these 6 Goswamis were absorbed in the deathless nectar of love of God. And therefore, Amba Nidhi, they were just like oceans. Why were they just like oceans? Because their only desire was to give Krishna to others. That is what is a real devotee. A real devotee has Krishna, but is not a miser. A miser hoards his wealth and keeps it. He's stingy, none for you. And he counts his gold and his stocks. I am rich. None for you, all for me. And I will take yours. That's the miser, the demon, selfish. But the 6 Goswamis, they were very liberal, very, very merciful. They had the highest treasure. They had love of God, but they were not keeping it to themselves. They wanted to give it to others. That's what made them glorious. Just like our Srila Prabhupada. He followed in the footsteps of the 6 Goswamis. Because he was in Vrindavan. He was relishing the same thing. the nectar of love of God. But all he could do was remember the instruction of his spiritual master. His spiritual master told him, you must go out, you must preach in English, you must give this science of Krishna. So Srila Prabhupada left Vrindavan, left India in 1965. When Srila Prabhupada arrived, he arrived at this time of the year, September 17th, around there. So that summer, 65, I was 15. And what were the big songs on the radio at that time? I can't get no satisfaction. That was the big song. So we were learning Vedic truths even on the silly radio. You can't, yes, the song said, I've tried and I tried and that's the exact words of the silly song. I try and I used to sing it, I know. I try and try, I can't get no satisfaction. That is, yes, that's the absolute truth. On the material plane, you cannot get satisfaction. Impossible. Then, also, later in the summer, another big song. Help, I need somebody. Help, not just anybody. Help. So Prabhupada heard. That song was blasted every day, all day long. That song. Prabhupada heard, yes, I'm coming to give you help. And then when Prabhupada arrived at September, what was the big hit? How does it feel to be on your own with no direction home, like a complete unknown? That was the big hit when Prabhupada arrived. And that was Prabhupada, where he says, when I arrived in New York, I didn't know whether to turn left or right. He depended on Krishna. For almost 1 year, he was like a rolling stone. He had no home. He was trying to start this movement, but he was struggling. Finally, in July of 1966, the first Hare Krishna temple was established. 26. How many people have been to that 26nd Ave? That is the birth. Actually, the birth is that tree. Did they still have the tree? I think they've made a shrine. Very smart. Very good. So under that tree, Prabhupada started this Hare Krishna movement with just a pair of kartals sitting down. Hare Krishna, Hare... Everybody. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Welcome back. I was missing you. So, from that chanting, following these 6 Goswamis, just by chanting, he started to attract the hippies. And from that, this movement now, 50 years later, we have this worldwide movement. So the 6 Goswamis, Dhira Adira Jana Priyo Priyukaro. They were so saintly. This is unusual. They were so saintly. Nice people like them. Even the dacoits like them. Why? Why? I'll tell you why. Nirmatsarao. That is a very, very important qualification if you want to advance in spiritual life. Nirmatsarao means no envy, no jealousy. As I said, the six Goswamis, they wanted to give this love of God to everyone. They didn't discriminate. That was the standard set by Lord Chaitanya and his Panchatattva. Lord Chaitanya and his associates, they didn't discriminate. They gave love of Godhead to everyone. Nobody was qualified, nobody was unqualified. Everyone can take to this Krishna consciousness. Our movement follows the same principle. Here it is Sunday. Our doors are open. Everybody can come. You can come, but you got to behave, that's first of all. But if you don't cause a disturbance, come, sit, look at the deities. Come, hear the class. Come, take prasad, dance and chant. Everyone's welcome. Look around. We have United Nations here. We have Indians, Americans, young, old. Everybody's welcome. Why? Nirmatsarao, no envy. Envy is because of bodily identification. That's why there's envy. As soon as I identify, I'm American, I'm Hindu, I am man, I am woman. This is all false designation. Krishna's first lesson of Bhagavad Gita. How many people have actually read Bhagavad Gita? So you should know this. When Krishna begins his instructions, the first thing he instructs, you are not your body. You are not your mind. You're not man or woman, American, Japanese, Chinese. These are all designations. You are spirit, soul, part and parcel of Krishna. That's the first thing that has to be understood. If we're all spirit, soul, then we're all equal. Yes, there's the American, I don't know if it's the Constitution or what, all men are created equal. What there should be saying, that all spirit souls are equal. Yes, just like right now the sun is coming in. It's right here, glowing on making me look good right now, right? The sun? Yes, it's hiding up that I'm 68 years old. So the sun is giving off so many sun rays. Each sun ray is equal. It's the same. There's not that different sun ray. Oh, no. You are different. No, they're all the same. So all the spirit souls are the same. So why I should be envious of you? You are no different than me. You are an individual, spirit soul. I'm okay, group hug. Let's all get along. Because we're all children of Krishna. Or everyone, no exception. Even that guy in the White House. I know it's hard to believe, but even him. Everybody is spirit soul. There's only one kind of spirit soul. Right? One kind. One size fits all. And we all have the common Father, Krishna. So there's no need for me to be jealous or envious of you because we're equal. Krishna doesn't have any jealousy or envy. To Krishna, everyone his child. Rupanuga Prabhu, my dear friend, you have 2 daughters. You love them equally. I know you for so many years. It's not that you love Avani and you don't love Nikki. No. You give your love equal because they're your children. So from Krishna's perspective, We're all his children. Krishna's not envious of us. Why should he be? Somebody posted a few weeks ago, somebody posted something on